Alright, what is going on? So basically, everything I pretty much talked about in my video yesterday was basically came true. I'm surprised they didn't have the 7 easy A's in the data download. Frieza is coming, which I kind of figured they do Frieza over Cell. I think they just kind of put Cell in the data down or in the data just to have them later on. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out like New Year's or like February or something. But other than that, like I said, the only shocker is really no 7 Easy A. Obviously, I didn't really cover these two, but they're insanely good against Fierce Saiyan and Universe Survival Saga. I already went over Gohan. He's really only good against like Metal Cooler, Brawly, or some Brawlies, I guess. Because, well, I guess it's a new one. His movie bosses, isn't he? So, okay, so all Brawlies, and then really Bojack that's how you can really get his full passive. Otherwise, he is only really going to have 2 key and, 40%, I believe. Karen Khalifa, everything comes out tonight. We will get the part 2 info in about 10 hours. Little over 10 hours from now, from the time of this recording. This is probably going to go up about noon my time, so it'll be even shorter than that. So we're going to know, everything. We already know kind of the gist of what's coming. I'm going to guess what's going to be on the news is going to be probably Tanabana banner. And then whatever's for the Christmas tickets, which before we get into that, because I'm a little upset about the tickets, because we found out some more info. But so Frieza, obviously, attack 80% always. And then if it's above 80%, reduces 80% damage when you're above 50%, and then reduces 50% when you're below 49%, but you still get a 50% attack boost. So 80% if you're 80%, 50%. He's really good. He's I guess some people say he's like the second or third best ECA. Yeah, he's probably the top 5. Now that he constantly has a damage reduction, I mean, that boosts him up pretty good. And he really only loses 30% HP if you're like down really low on HP. So it's not that big of a jump. Pretty good. But so for the tickets, obviously, so this is in French. Shout out to Kawhi. He went on a tweet storm last night, posting a bunch stuff about tickets. Things we already knew were confirmed. With the Frieza EZA, I mean, he was going off last night, tweeting about a whole bunch of stuff. So obviously we've had this in game already since the beginning of part 1. And it's basically the Christmas tickets. The thing I don't like is, now Dokkan's literally becoming Legends, and soon, it's going to be like the same game minus the graphics. And then little differences here and there. But, we got equipment coming to Dokkan. Now they're doing premium tickets, which basically means it's going to be pay to win. They're going to have special banners for pay-to-win people, so which means free-to-play players are probably going to get upset because, Dokkan's been on a really strong for, free-to-play since basically, probably year 3 is when they really started picking up free-to-play stuff and started, making it better. And now we're going back to what Legends does and basically saying, hey, you know what? We want your money. We're a couple $1 billion company already, but hey, you know what? Let's be the number 1 money maker in the world. So, now they want to put these out. It's in the Pilaf's Trove. Google does a terrible job of translating this. Best Pilaf coffers. But it's basically you're going to get them from Pilaf Strove, which means JP is probably not going to get these tickets. Well, I guess you never say never. I think they have the normal tickets already. I follow JP, but I don't follow it like super closely. But they might have these Christmas tickets too. So maybe they could just throw them in a stone pack for JP or whatever. I could be wrong. Maybe they might not have the Christmas tickets, and this literally might be a global exclusive thing too, because tickets used to seem to be, but now they're trying to get all the money out of global. When they first of all, they haven't even given out top grossing yet. The last chance to expect it is probably tonight. They're probably going to drop, Karen Khalifa banner and top grossing at the same time. Well, they're probably going to drop like everything tonight. Well, yeah, because everything's coming tonight. So, Gohan revamp. So that's how many? I think that's 16 stones. I want to say that's 16 stones. Frieza's obviously is 30 because easy A. And then, you're not going to get anything from a summon banner. So, you're going to have almost a multi there. And then I'm pretty sure login is going to give, I don't know, anywhere from probably 3 to 5 for first log. Well, I could give up to 10. I know sometimes like New Year's last year they gave out 30. So it just really depends, I guess. But now they want people to, they're literally going to give them a special, their own banner basically, like Legends does. Basically puts the LFs on there, and then some really good cards, throws them on there, so free to play players can't have a harder time getting them. The cards don't come out. Well, the cards come back faster on Legends, but they come back faster because they're usually on a pay to win banner, and you have to wait longer for them to come back. If you're free to play. So I don't like this. I don't like this at all. The Christmas, it hasn't been bad. The celebration hasn't been bad, but lackluster part 1. There wasn't a ton of stuff for part 1. I'm really expecting this to pretty much be it, plus the Tanabana banner for part 2, which some people are going to call that lackluster too. Not everyone's going to summon on Kale and Khalifa because besides these 3 right here. Here, let's pull that up real quick. Where is it? Here. Really, besides the 3, Kefla's pretty good still. Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa's Original Chaos, if you get your Dokkan Awakening, which no word on Dokkan Awakening for Brianna and Chi-Chi, you're pretty good with Dokkan Awakening. You're still pretty good. You're probably first or second best Android 18 in the game. Bra's still pretty good. Chi-Chi's okay. Goku's okay. Hit's terrible. And then obviously you have the 3 SSRs or SRs that Dokkan Awaken. And then obviously, you have all 8. So, best unit in the game, one of the best SSRs in the game, or I guess you could say URs in the game. Both of them are. And then Kefla, obviously at the Dokkan Awakener. And then the rest, you got Bra, and then, these 2 are pretty good too. They're solid, but overall, it's the rest of them. It's not that good of a banner. Probably a lot of older players obviously probably have like Kefla or Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa and Kale maybe already rainbowed or something. Obviously Bra's newer, so I don't know if a lot of free to play or people that don't spend as much probably don't have Bra, Chi-Chi, these 2 18 and Ribrianne. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people have these 3, at least all dupes paths are open. Because they're what, almost 3 years old? I want to say they're almost 3 years old by now. So, it's an it's a whatever banner. So not a lot of people are gonna want to summon on that. Actually, here, let's go look at. Let's see here. Oh, nope, that's not it. That's not it, right? No, okay, that is not it. It's gonna be all the way down here, isn't it? Still have not pulled them. I don't want to wait a whole year for them to come back just to get them with coins. So here, okay. Obviously this banner is way more antagonizing. I mean, you have 3 LRs on it. And from what I remember, because I was watching some JP videos and whatnot, GoBros was not on the red coin for JP, but that was because this banner came out, I think, a week after the GoBros came out on JP. So obviously they're not going to put them on, when basically the banner's still up and whatnot. So I can, obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are probably going to be on there. I believe they're on there for JP too. And I'm 99% sure the GoBros are going to be on there. If they're not, it's basically because they weren't featured, they weren't on the red coin for JP, which I know is going to make a lot of people mad because they're waiting, have 500 coins saved up just for GoBros, and then, can't get them. So, that's the only reason they would not be on the red coins is because JP didn't have on the red coins. But I'm pretty sure because they haven't been around since, is it March or April? Somewhere, one of those, might have been like the end of March, early April. Or, no, Goku Day is in May. No, this came out before May, never mind. So, other than that, you still have 3 featured LRs, that you can still summon for or get. Gogeta and Omega are still really good. Obviously, the only Shadow Dragon Saga leader. The old Super Saiyan 4s are still pretty good. You're not bad. Obviously, Gogeta is Gogeta. They're both good. Boo's obviously really good. Obviously, with the EZA, you're good. I don't know. I still think maybe Fizz might be a little better than Tech. Defense on, is it you're 9 and 10, I believe. Kid Boo's okay. Janemba's not bad. One of the best TURs in the game in Janemba. Beerus still isn't bad. He's pretty good too. Omega is going to be a fantastic support when he comes. So obviously, you're going to have, 20 featured? Yep, 20 featured. And then, 5% featured, 5% unfeatured. So, they're going to balance it out. So it's going to be 0.25 for each, which means it's going to be really hard to pull, 1 of 3. Or, if you want to go, you could, in total, you could say, 0.75 chance to pull 1 of these versus the whole rest of the banner. But it's technically a better banner than LRK on Khalifa, because, the 3 LRs really makes it stand out. So, but it's better to just use the coins on, one of the GoBros, or if you don't have one of the 120% leads, if you don't have one of the older leads, to EZA, pick them up here. They could add Super Vegito, Int Blue Vegeta. They could add Kaioken Blue Goku. The old one, not the new. Well, they could add the new one, actually. Technically, he could be added because they had GoBros up, like I said, basically the same time when the GoBros banner came to JP. So they technically could have Goku come back in this banner, and then he's up the same time that Tanabana banner's up, or the Christmas banner, I'll call it. So you could have both Kaioken blues in there. They could technically add a couple more in here because obviously we don't have all the 70%. I think there was like an AGL. I forget. I'm blanking on these older cards. But obviously, so this is probably going to be the ticket banner. This is what these are probably going to be used for, is tickets. They're probably going to give you free chances at Go Bros, Super Saiyan 4s, and all that. And then I don't know. I don't know if they're just going to keep it the same and, they're just going to say, hey, let's just throw all the LRs in there too, unfeatured. And, maybe make that premium. Well, I guess they could do it for both. I don't know. I don't like that we're just basically becoming legends and, we're just catering to just, basically the pay-to-win players. And, it's going to make free-to-play fall behind even more. Even if they step up their free-to-play game, it's still going to make them fall behind because, now you have people that are just like, okay, we're just going to pay for tickets, all right? This could technically even be like you buy one and you're guaranteed an SSR or you're guaranteed an LR, and that's the Christmas that's the Christmas banner for the premium, and then you get 6 from login. There weren't any admissions, which is weird. So I don't know if they're going to have another data download sometime today to fix that, or if they're going to, I don't know. But as of right now, you can only get 6 of the normal tickets. So I mean, technically they usually do 5 for a multi, so I don't know what they're going to do. Unless you get a multi plus 1 or something, I don't know. We'll see. But that's just kind of a quick little update. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the premium tickets. I don't know. Obviously, like I said before, everything. Oops. Oh, this is JP down here. Everything comes out 16 hours from now. We're gonna get login info. What, 10 hours from now? Something like that. About 10 hours from now. And then also I'll probably end up making another video here in 10 hours. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Smash the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join the squad. Share this video around. And peace out.